All right, good evening, everyone. All right, so in this video, we're going to be covering the original diet according to scripture. I'm going to try to keep this video uh, short as possible and brief. So we're going to be reading from the book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 29. And Eloah said, Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat. So what we're reading here in scripture is that both the herb and the fruit, they bear seeds. So we know that uh, because they contain seeds, these foods are able to uh, reproduce. And when we read um, and this is something also to remember too. It also says, "In every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree, okay, yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat." So according to Scripture, thus saith the Creator, the Most High, the Holy One of the house of Israel. Scripture says that our meat is supposed to grow from trees. All right, so now we're in the we now we're in the health blog section of my website. I would recommend that everyone read each and every individual health blog, as well as go through my resource library and learn everything that you need to know concerning the different body systems, different type of foods, stuff like that. I have a free workout plan and all that stuff, and then all this information is downloadable. All right, so here in the health blog, we're going to be reading from benefits of a plant-based diet, how it boosts wellness and enhances your health. A plant-based diet. A plant-based diet characterized by a focus on whole, minimally processed plant foods such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds offer numerous health benefits and therapeutic actions that support or positively impact various systems within the body, including the lymphatic system, the digestive system, the endocrine system, including the adrenal glands. And uh, wanted to reiterate this portion here because the adrenal glands is responsible for liver and kidney function, which is part of the body's system that gives it the ability to be able to filter out different types of toxins. Blood, or the circulatory system, and the nervous system. So we're going to be reading. We're going to move along and read under lymphatic system. A plant-based diet rich in fruits and vegetables provide essential nutrients such as antioxidants and fiber that support the health of the lymphatic system. Antioxidants help neutralize free radicals and reduce oxidative stress. Such can damage lymphatic vessels and nodes. Additionally, the fiber in plant-based foods uh, promote regular bowel movements, aiding in the elimination of toxins and waste products from the body, thus supporting lymphatic system health. So, we're just going to continue to move along. I won't be interjecting like I normally would. I want everyone to just get a general understanding of the benefits of being on a plant-based diet. So now we're going to be moving, we're going to be reading the benefits of a plant-based diet on the digestive system. A plant-based diet, plant-based diets are naturally high in fiber, which is essential for digestive health. Fiber promotes regular bowel movements, prevents constipation, and supports the growth of beneficial gut bacteria, contributing to a healthy microbiome. And I'm also saying this too, what people also don't know about fiber. So you only have one type of dietary fiber that's soluble, which means it's absorbed within the digestive tract. All others are not soluble, which is a good thing, which we read is beneficial for the digestive system and i.e. Helping the elimination process, because fiber actually have the ability or has the ability to actually retain water, which is a really good thing. And this is why we should be eating fruit, because fruit is naturally hydrating in nature. Additionally, plant foods contain phytonutrients with anti-inflammatory properties that help reduce inflammation in the digestive tract and alleviate symptoms of gastrointestinal disorders such as irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, and inflammatory bowel disease, IBD. Now we're going to be covering, we're going to be reading under the adrenal glands. Chronic stress negatively impact adrenal gland function, leading to adrenal fatigue and dysfunction. A plant-based diet offers an abundance of nutrient-rich foods that help the body adapt to stress and support adrenal health. Fruits and vegetables, whole grains, legumes, seeds and nuts provide complex carbohydrates, amino acids, and healthy fats that stabilize blood sugar levels and improve stabilize blood sugar levels and provide sustained energy, reducing the burden of the adrenal glands. Furthermore, plant-based foods rich in vitamin C. Vitamin C is one of those vital minerals that actually help with the transportation or nutrient absorption of other nutrients. With you combine those with iron and copper, and so furthermore, plant-based foods rich in vitamin C and vitamin B complex help support adrenal function and hormone balance. Another thing about the adrenal glands too, the adrenal glands is directly tied to the nervous system as well. As you get an indication of that because it deals with the body's stress response. All right, now, so we're going to be going into the endocrine system, and remember, the adrenal glands is part of the endocrine system, which produce hormones. Um, the endocrine system, which includes glands such as the thyroid, the pancreas, the pituitary, regulates hormone production and secretion throughout the body. A plant-based diet supports endocrine health by providing nutrient-dense foods that help maintain hormonal balance. Whole plant-based whole plant-based foods, or whole plant foods, particularly those rich in antioxidants and phytochemicals, help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, which disrupt endocrine function. Additionally, plant-based foods have been associated with improved insulin sensitivity and reduced risk of type 2 diabetes, supporting pancreatic health, which is true because the body uh, we need sugar to be able to produce energy, point blank period. So anything that we consume, the body is going to convert it into sugar because we need sugar is our is what we need in order to for the body to run properly. And you'll see a lot of these sections here where it's highlighted because um, they're going to be linked to either other information in medical research studies to actually back what's been said here. So now we're going to be reading under the circulatory system. Excuse me. A plant-based diet positively impact circulatory health in several ways. Plant foods are naturally low in saturated fats and cholesterol, uh, which helps maintain healthy cholesterol levels and reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. I don't need to explain that. Um, and all I'm gonna say is, just if it's plant-based, you're not going to be dealing with any type of unnatural fats. This includes different type of vegetable and seed oils. All these things can contribute to the issue that we just read. And furthermore, plant-based a plant-based diet or plant-based diets are rich in antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that support cardiovascular health and improve blood circulation. Phytonutrients found in fruits and vegetables help protect blood vessels from damage, reduce inflammation, and prevent the formation of blood clots. So, again, plants are able to break down the minerals that are in the earth and make them readily available and soluble for us to absorb within the body. And certain minerals actually have the ability to be antioxidants once we consume once we absorb these certain vital minerals. So you're gonna see this information concerning this over and over again with their own different type of therapeutic action for each system of the body. So we're under the nervous system. The brain and nervous system benefit from the nutrients and phytochemicals found in plant-based foods. Antioxidants and fruits and vegetables help protect neurons from oxidative damage and support cognitive function. Omega-3 fatty acids abundantly in sources like flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. One of the best sources of natural fat is avocados, and olives, and the flesh of coconuts as well, are essential for brain health and help reduce the risk of neurodegenerative diseases. Additionally, plant-based foods rich in magnesium, such as green leafy greens and legumes, help regulate neurotransmitters activity and promote relaxation. Healthy fats uh, is very vital for the nervous system, but as well as all of the other different type of organs within the body too, because we do need healthy fat. In conclusion, a plant-based diet offers a comprehensive approach to health and well-being, supporting multiple systems within the body, including the lymphatic system, adrenal glands, digestive system, endocrine system, the blood or circulatory system, and nervous system, by prioritizing nutrient-dense plant foods. Individuals will optimize their health, reduce the risk of chronic disease, and promote longevity. All right, let's continue, and let's get into the overall benefits of these plant-based foods. A plant-based diet plays a significant role in maintaining and improving hydration for several reasons. High water content in plant foods. When it comes down to hydration, every single aspect of the body not every aspect of it, but all living tissue, muscles, and bones actually need hydration. Fruits and vegetables. Many fruits and vegetables have high water content, often ranging from 80 to 95%. So just from eating these foods, you can actually get your proper hydration. We don't need to really be drinking anything for the most part if we're eating hydrating foods. Examples include cucumbers, watermelon, strawberries, and lettuce. Consuming these foods help overall water intake. Natural hydration. Eating water-rich foods can be effective for staying hydrated than drinking water alone, as these foods also provide essential nutrients and electrolytes. So this is a really good medical book. It's called Minerals, What Your Body Really Needs and Why. What actually helps with hydration is we need minerals, as well as carbon, which is sugar and fiber. And we don't get that just from drinking water. Water will actually strip your body of minerals because it is void of everything that I just mentioned. Electrolytes and hydration. All of this is part of hydration. Electrolyte balance. Plant-based diets are rich in minerals such as potassium, magnesium, and calcium, which are essential for maintaining fluid balance and preventing dehydration. Sodium content. These diets are generally low in sodium, which is true, but the sodium content they do have in there is the perfect ratio of sodium that we need, which can help reduce the risk of dehydration caused by high sodium intake, which is true. But when you're consuming the correct ratio of sodium and you're just uh, and outside of getting it from your food, if you're consuming a natural type of sea salt or whatever case may be like that, and you just consuming what is needed, this will actually help with the hydration process because salt retains water, and sea salt, particularly can contain a high mineral content. Almost 90 minerals are in sea salt. Antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. Hydration at the cellular level. Antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds found in plants help maintain cellular health and integrity, aiding in efficient hydration at the cellular level. I don't really have to explain this too much because I already explained before. Plants are able to break down minerals from the earth, and minerals actually act as antioxidants, certain ones, when we eat these foods. We reduce dehydration risk. Less processed foods. A plant-based diet typically includes fewer processed foods. I wouldn't eat processed foods at all. Every now and again, if you wanted to cook something, that's fine. But remember that is still considered processed foods. And if you're eating cooked food all the time, you will get sick. We're the only species that cook and eat cooked food or processed foods uh, on a daily basis, and this is why we have a lot of the issues that we have. A plant-based diet typically includes fewer processed foods, which often contain dehydrating substances such as coffee. Coffee also strips the body of vital minerals and other nutrients. This is what dehydrates you. And high levels of salt. Whole foods. Emphasis on whole foods provide a more balanced hydration source compared to diets high in processed foods and beverages. Beverages can actually dehydrate you too, because if you actually look at your beverages, they're going to have a high sugar intake, and in a lot of cases too, there's going to be a high sodium intake, in beverages as well. Practical tips for hydration on a plant-based diet. Incorporate hydrating foods. Include a variety of water-rich fruits and vegetables in your meals and snacks. Smoothies and juices. Make smoothies and fresh juices from fruits and vegetables to enhance hydration. Herbal teas. Herbal teas, which contribute to your daily fluid intake without the dehydration effects of caffeine. So, herbs are talked about for their therapeutic actions for the ability to be able to cleanse and heal and stuff like that. But nobody talks about the new herbs are still plants. And again, plants break down minerals from the earth. So you're going to get your minerals that you need depending on what herbal teas you consume. Soups and stews. Include soups and stews uh, in your diet, as they are an excellent way to increase your fluid intake while also consuming nutrients. Now, when it comes down to soups and stuff like that, um, uh, this is still considered processed foods, but I do recommend. I would definitely highly recommend consuming more soups and stews. More soups and stews, and you're on a raw diet of fruits and vegetables. Um, you really shouldn't have uh, any issues with dehydration. And soups and stews need to be made from fresh, plant-based sources. Soups and stews are actually pretty easy to make. Um, believe it or not. Um, using the oven to initially, prepare, certain type of foods that you want to, plant-based foods that you want to make a soup or stew out of, and you just put it in, uh, just simply just blend it, and it turns right into a soup or a stew. All right, so later in scripture, um, in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 47 and verse 12, is directly correlated to the book of Genesis 1 and 29 concerning the original diet, the natural diet. And we're going to read Ezekiel 47 and verse 12. Verse 12. And by the river upon the bank thereof, on this side and on that side, shall grow all trees for meat. Whose leaf shall not fade, neither shall the fruit thereof be consumed. It shall bring forth new fruit according to his months, because their waters they issued out of the sanctuary. And the fruit thereof shall be for meat, and the leaf thereof for medicine. We are giving a distinct description of what our food is supposed to be. Again, our food is supposed to grow from trees, which is our fruit, the true meat, which is mentioned in scripture. And our medicine is the leaf or green leafy foods. Um, I want everybody, keep that, keep this in mind. I just wanted to make this video because there's a lot of people who actually need this information. And for me, it took a little over 7.5 years to get to this point. I've been doing this for a little while now, and um, scientific back-based research actually it confirms this. So for the most part, we're supposed to fruit is our meat, and if we're looking to cleanse and trying to heal, we can have a salad and stuff like that, every other day. It's nothing wrong with that. But we know that our true meat is fruit. All right, so we're going to read the summary and then we're going to conclude with this video. Summary. A plant-based diet supports hydration through the consumption of water-rich foods, balanced electrolytes, and dietary fibers that promote water retention. So we're supposed to naturally, be hydrated from these foods. This dietary approach not only enhances the overall hydration, but also contributes to better health and well-being by providing essential nutrients and reducing the intake of dehydrating substances. All right. All right, check this out. So, want everybody to listen. We're moving more so in a time of lawlessness. This is mentioned in the book of Daniel and in the book of Esdras. So this is a very important time to actually build build your relationship with the Creator. We're told in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verses 8 through 14. King Solomon told us, all is vanity. And he gave us the conclusion of the whole matter. And that's to fear the Creator, keep his law, statutes, and commandments. Because this was our whole duty. And this includes upholding the dietary laws too, because when we're not eating properly, we're actually committing abominations. So that's what I just wanted to state. I care about everyone, and I want to see everyone have a chance at salvation. The world is the way it is on purpose because during the time of Enoch, the fallen angels they really did come down, and they mixed in with the or had children by the daughters of men, and we've been dealing with them ever since. All right, so I'm gonna read this and then close this out. The book of Psalms, 19:7 verses. Book of Psalms, chapter 19, verses 7 through 11. The law of the Ishai is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Ishai is sure, making wise the simple. The statutes of the Ishai are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandment of the Ishai is pure, enlightening the eyes. The fear of the Ishai is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of the Ishai are true and righteous altogether. More to be desired are they than gold, yea, than much fine gold. Sweeter also than honey and the honeycomb. Moreover, by them is thy servant warned, and in keeping of them is their great reward. So fear the Creator, praise his holy name, and keep his law, statutes, and commandments. And please clean up your diet. Adhere to the original diet that's mentioned here in the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 29, and the book of Ezekiel, chapter 47 and verse 12. But then we also have For those who want to still eat animals, we have the book of Leviticus, chapter 11. It goes into clean foods that we can't eat, but we should be converting to a more so to a plant-based diet. And we'll touch we'll get more into this in a later video. There's also information here at the bottom concerning books and resource materials. So the first book, this is really good for transitioning, for those who want to transition from animals to more of a plant-based diet. It's called the Nucleus Diet Healing System. This is from a German naturopath. His name is Arnold Ehretz. I have all of this material. He created the book called The Great Cure, Rational Fasting, and one for chronic constipation. You're going to realize if you just get this book here alone, it's only like $4, maybe $5 that you're going to realize that your disease stems from constipation, and that's because we're not on the proper diet. I want to give all praises to the Creator, the Most High, the Yeshua of the House of Israel. Hey. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see everyone on the next one. Shalom.